これが家か。結構立派な家に住んでんじゃない？
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
いるすかいないのか、どっちだろうね。あ、割られてるよ、窓。まあ、そんなそんな風に入っていいの？あ、開いてんだ、普通に。あ、じゃあ開けたのか。
Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
どういうことだ？荒らされてる？あ、なにこれ？鍵？
Not much help.
え？関係ないの？そうなんだ。ありそうな感じだけど。あれ？靴なんでこんなとこに。あ、何センチこれ。
Size 9.
9。
Above
サイズ
average for a
9。
lady.
でも170センチって言ったからね。被害者の人。結構女の人にしては大きいよね、170センチって。
Don't think this is anything.
無関係。割られてる。
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
まあ、スーツ傷ついちゃうか。なんだ。キシドール。
I don't think so.
どっかの家にもあったね、これ。漂白剤ってことなのかな？あ、びっくり。ここ、あ、寝室？なんだ？
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
これ何？これ、なんなの？一体何なのかよくわかんない。あれ？あ、指輪ケースじゃない？なくなってる。
The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
なるほど。何これ？化粧品かな？写真。
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks
ああ、
distinctive.
本当だ。かなり大きいね。
Seems irrelevant.
関係ない。あ、ここ見てないかも。あ、見たっけ？あれ？あ、なんだ。酒か。酔いが覚めたら、俺はハンドリードライブにいるよ。
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
あれか、酒、なんていうの
Galloway,
アル中っぽか
homicide,
ったのか
batch
な
number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North
だい
Union.
たい見たよね。あ、まだなんか。あ、新聞か。一家焼死、警察放火を疑う。
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty.
何
How
同
can
じ
I
こと
find peace?
ずっと言ってるけど。どういうこと？医者、何なんだろうね。ちょいちょい出てくるんだけど。見つけたのがあまりないんだよね。女性用の靴と、不法侵入。近所で聞き込み調査をするね。誰に聞けば、あの人、かな。
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. We'll keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay,
ジェイコブ・
Phelps,
ヘ
we
ンリー
go
の
in
アパー
hard. You
ト。
follow my lead.
確かそんな疑い満載で行くのピストルとか持ってるけど。
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
本当にショック受けてるっぽいんだけど。 なんかこの人じゃないような気がするな。
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
何？
Doesn't look like
そう
anything.
か、普通の。まだ段ボールに物があるってことは、別居したばっかりってことなのかな？なあこれ。塗りつぶす。あ、なこれ。Thanks for the offer かな。Need you to 楽しんで。危ない。これだけ？まあ、ここにあるってことは、ジェイコブが書いたメッセージってこと？これ何？全部塗りつぶすの？脳死に感謝する妻を何とかしてほしい。
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
殺害予告？ああ、なんとかしてってそっちのなんとかしてか。バット、
Optimistic,
どうだろう。凶器はまあ鈍器って言ってたけどね、こんなとこに転がしておくわけないよね。入れないんだ。あとはこっち行ける。靴何センチだ。11って書いてるな。8じゃないね。
Size 11s.
ってことはまあメモもあったから他の人に依頼して奥さんを殺したっていうことなのかな。あとはなさそうだね。
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
でもあれだよね。なんだっけ、バンバクラブだっけのオーナーとこの人も知り合いなんでしょきっとね。旦那さんも知ってるって言ったから、そっから多分耳に入ってくるはずだし、何回も電話したって言ってたよね。迎えに来るように。それはおかしい。
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no.
なんで断った？
Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
被害者との最後
When
の
did
接
you
触。
last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
まあ家で争ってたって言ってたから、まあそれは本当か
You
な。
don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
怪しいぞ。なんか。しかも10時ぐらいって言ってたような気がしたんだけど、隣人の人。
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never
未練があったっていうこと？
gave up on my wife.
オーナーってこと？でもさっきメモ見ちゃったんだよね。
I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you
な
had
んと
someone
かして
else
く
do
れっ
it.
て。
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
殺人予告メモ。
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? The DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
うわ。また、ちょ。
Okay. Let's just...
待って。避けて。
What's this bunkum?
どれだけ避けるの？どうだったっけ？待って。あれ？
You're
これか。
not being rational.
このポーズを取らないと避けてくれないんだね。
What's this bunkum?
OK ボタン全然間違ってた。
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
電話？電話ね。これか。
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
アロンゾ・メンデスっていうのが実行犯っていうことかな。
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
あの人捕まっちゃったね。次。警察署。先になんか検視結果聞いた方がいいのかな。
You know the way. You can drive. Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not.
どういうこと？
Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway
そう
agrees
ね。
with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed him up nicely for you.
いやー、この人じゃないよね。だって靴のサイズも違うしさ、多分誰かに頼んだんだよね。
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools.
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
寝てた？でもさ、何度も電話したって言ってたよね。で、自分でも電話に、まあ最初出たけど、あとは無視したって
You're
言
full
っ
of
て
shit,
たから。
Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No. No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
And the bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator. Famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
お金が足りなかったってこと？
You did it. Everything points to you. What does text mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
もうこの人はね、やってないと思うん
I
だよ
need
ね、
a
実
reason
際
to
には。
believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
じゃああのメモは何だったの？
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
ああ、そうそう、暴力をね、振るってたんだ
You're
よ。
lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
バレてんだよ、そんなのは。
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do?
マジか、それは。ま
Took
あ
it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
フライパンで。
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
まあそうだよね。私、指輪は、多分指から取られた感じだったから、まあ、これ
You
は
took
本
the
当か
ring
な。
because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
あ、知らんかったも
I
ん。
never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. In that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob, but I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
まあこの人やってないよね、多分。実際に。
You failed me, son.
あ、
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of
え、な
police
んで？ なんか険悪なんだけど。前の交通課の人はめっちゃ褒めてくれてたのにね。
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
まあ自分の言う通り動かないから気に食わないってことか。
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
?16 ね。
Mendez, apartment 16.
16。1階じゃないっぽいよね。4階ね。
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
はい。ここか。16？ 10 あ、あれか。
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
拳銃はでも凶器じゃないからね、今回は。あ、靴。8？ 8だ。こいつだな。しかも泥ついてるし。これなんか凶器っぽいね。
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
こんなむき出しで置いとく普通。あー、口紅か。使いかけってことはまあ多分これで書いてあるからね。あとは特にないか。
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch.
どこ行った？え、こっち？
Mendez, stop right there.
やばい。遅れを取ってしまった。どこだ？あ。
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
早いな。え？ああ。やばい、車に乗られた。
Get in and drive.
はい。危ないよ。ああ、こっちじゃない。
I got an idea.
わあ。
Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
窓のそばに寄せろ。
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
あ
Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his
あ
tire.
ー、ちょっと避けて。
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
あ、いたいた。よしよし。
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
この人何なの一体。
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
お金もらってやったってことかな。
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself from your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand.
すごいな。上司が酒をくれるんだね。仕事中に。あれ？あ、なんでくれないの？自分で飲むんかい。嫌われてんのかな。ジェイコブ・ヘンリーは孤独に追悼し、メンデスは 拘置所で検察の訪問を待つ。